Yo, real quick before we start, this is the Casual Nerds Podcast. We're two regular guys with big opinions, questionable research, and jokes that occasionally cross a line. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're just here to have a good time. So kick back, relax, and remember, if you take us too seriously, that's on you, nerd.
All right, let's clap it in. 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right. Here we go.
Did these guys do any research? Who the hell do they think they are?
Welcome to Casual Nerds.
Everyone, welcome to episode 282 of the Casual Nerds. As always, you know me. Look, it's been a while.
So what?
You know my guy on the other end. And as usual,
Make sure you check it out, homie.
make sure you check it out. Make sure you have everybody you know check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. What's good with you, homie?
Oh man, just trying to survive these last couple of weeks.
My guy looks stressed. He looks stressed right now.
It's just if not one thing, it's another. You're dealing with all this kid stuff, and as the listeners have journeyed along with my son and his travels through his health journey, that's been one thing. And then now apparently I have back and neck problems. Small problem, I guess, small, where I have scoliosis. But more problem is anyone that's been watching the lives these last couple episodes has seen me kind of doing these weird arm movements and moving my neck around like a madman. Turns out I got a herniated disc and pinched nerve, and this sucks. Really sucks. I'm in constant pain all day long. All
It
the
looks
time.
like it does, yeah.
So
Bad
yeah,
back
that's
problems,
been
bro.
my
That's-
life. Lots of cannabis, the occasional muscle relaxer, decent amount of alcohol, lots of water.
See, if it wasn't for
and-
the back pain part of it, it sounded pretty nice.
yeah, exactly. It sounds like a party, if not for the pain.
If not for the pain. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully this next hour or so will get your mind off of that crap.
That's what I'm hoping. Usually it does, thankfully, I know people that have dealt with nerve pain and had pinched nerves and cervical issues. And so, I feel like my pain is more annoying
Sure.
and like discomforting versus like anything like sharp or jabbing or like seriously discomforting. And so it's like, there are worse things in the world. I guess it's tolerable. I can deal with it. But yeah, I'm doing all the like physical therapy, chiropractic shit you could throw at this. And
Can you
please
walk?
give me more drugs.
Can you walk for the most part?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I could walk, I can move around. I have full motion and range for the most part. Like I don't think none of that. I'm not really impeded from doing things. It's just not very comfortable.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it could be worse.
My guy, you're nearing 50. This is
Yeah.
what happens, bro. You sneezed a little too hard.
Thanks for reminding me.
You sneezed a little too hard. He said
Jesus
that whole
Christ, why you had to say it like that? I'm on the slightly opposite half of towards 50,
Hey.
and he said you're nearing 50. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I'm closer to 50 than you are, I guess.
yeah, than me. Yeah, so I got to give you all the shit.
No doubt.
Like Leo said, eat hella edibles at night.
Oh my God, you don't even know the amount of edibles I've been consuming. And I'm not even an edibles guy. Like that is not my thing. Indicas are not my thing. If you know anything about cannabis, I do not smoke indicas hardly ever. or consume any type of indica, and I've been consuming all the indicas, vapes, edibles, smoke, tinctures, all the ways, bombs, anything you can do. CBD heavy shit, CBG heavy shit, CBV heavy shit, all the things.
Bro, Ghost put me on, or he sent the picture. He was like, "You want one?" on 420, and it was an edible he got from Mexico, and the shit was 420 milligrams per gummy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like, if I take a quarter of that, I'd be
Right.
fucked. I can't even imagine trying to take a full one. Bro. That was
420 milligrams per gummy. That just sounds like your day is over.
You're weak, bro. Like you are feeling that for a few days, and then now you're on you're hungover from it. That's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ, that's
Crazy.
nuts. I thought it was wild when I saw like there's one that I saw that was that they sell here, because in New York State you're maxed at 100 milligrams per package.
Yeah.
And so someone made a single gummy that's 100 milligrams. But you could also, if you wanted to, you could chop it up. Like it's like break upable, but you could also just eat it as one. And I was like, I can't eat a 100 milligram gummy. That shit would fuck me up. I can't even imagine a 420 milligram gummy. Jesus.
Bro, when I do 10 milligrams, because I do 5 just to kind of just to take the edge off at night.
Yeah.
Doesn't like you barely feel it. It's just to kind of calm my nerves.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do that and I just like grow a massive pair of balls, and I'm just like, there's not enough. I think I built up a little bit of a tolerance, right? So then I'll take like 10 milligram. I think I've even gone to like 15, and instantly I'm like, I fucked up. Like I think 10 is my max where I would do that. I feel it, but it's still manageable. But I'm like, oh, okay. And then I do that a little too long. And then it's like, I think I could do a little more. And then I'm like, nope. Now I'm quiet. I'm in my head. I'm thinking, whatever. My girl's sitting next to me, and I'm having imaginary conversations about beef that we don't have right now. It's crazy.
That's great. Fucking Leo said he did 100 milligrams during COVID, and he was lit for 8 hours.
8 hours, yeah, bro. I keep hearing about people doing that. When they have too much, they're just gone for days.
I mean, that sounds like fucking shrooms or something. That sounds like a shroom trip.
You take enough milligrams.
Now that I think about it, I wonder if shrooms would help me forget this pain.
Maybe go on a trip, bro.
Oh man, yeah, I bet DoorDash was lit. Fuck. Anyways, enough of my personal pain journey. How you been?
Oh man, same shit, different day, man. These just raising these damn kids, trying to get through the day.
No.
You know how that is. I won't bore y'all with my stuff because it's just been the same shit, different day. So all right, we can get to the nitty gritty on what we came to talk about. This past week we had CinemaCon. Of course, we did not attend CinemaCon, but it's been all of the talk on what is coming in Hollywood. On Monday, they had the Sony Classics and Sony Pictures, which, by the way, what the hell is Sony Classics? Do you know the difference between that?
It used to be Classics.
Well, yeah. What announcements are you going to have for Sony Classics?
But it's actually like it's a studio. They put out what would typically be like independent type movies, or lower budget movies. I don't know why the studio is called Sony Classics, but I've seen stuff that has come out under that brand before.
Okay. All right. The biggest thing, obviously, that come out from Monday was they showed an in the room only preview for Spider-Man Brand New Day.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know about that from Sony. Yeah,
a lot of folks were happy about that. I haven't heard any real information on Spider-Man that we don't already know. The next thing up was a new Resident Evil film that's set to release on September 18th. They showed a trailer for that, which I can't wait until they start releasing these trailers, because I keep hearing, and I won't get too ahead of myself, but like the Clayface trailer, like, you know, when it was DC, I keep hearing that it actually got people excited who were on the fence for this movie, and I can't wait to see it. So let's see, Resident Evil. They said it's the trailer was seriously fucked up. And are you? Is that you? Your phone ringing?
It was.
Oh, mute that shit. Paul Walter Hauser is set to star in that as well. Let's see, another Insidious film, Out of the Further. When I stopped watching Insidious films probably after like part 2, so I have no idea what the hell they're coming up with. Let's see. We got some more first look scenes for the Beyond the Spider-Verse movie. Finally, that, and they currently have that to come out on June 18, 2027. So I'm looking forward to that. And one of the bigger talks right now is The Social Network.
June
Or not
2027. Okay. Social Network. Yeah.
No, the sequel to
Right. Yeah. Social Network 2 or whatever. Right.
The Social Reckoning. It's what it's called.
Oh, they have a full title. No trailer though, right?
No, I believe they released who is going to play who. And a lot of the folks are talking about how I believe it stars Mikey Madison as Zuckerberg. And a lot of people were talking about how he does not look. I believe they did see a trailer.
That's the dude from Succession, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and he was talking about how he's going to put his whole, like, he was going to kind of method his way into this. He's going to put his whole self into it and all that.
Is that what he said?
Something. He was like, I know people think that I don't really look like him, but believe me, like, they're gonna believe it once they see me as him.
From my understanding, because I've been watching other podcasts and people talking about it who were there, that was the biggest thing, was like, you don't necessarily need to look like the person, right? You just need to embody the character and have that feeling of, like, kind of disappearance of that character, and you'll be all right. From my takeaway on that is they said that he didn't do that. Like, they didn't have that same feeling. And most people agreed that him following up, what's his name, who played him in the first movie, is just going to be tough for him.
Sarah? Or was Michael Cera, right? No,
not Michael Cera. The other awkwardly,
the
previous Lex Luthor. What was his name?
Oh God.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesus.
Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah.
What? Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just because Jesse Eisenberg, it's probably his best role.
I think so. I don't think he's done. I mean, at least from a dramatic perspective, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
unless you really love Now You See Me.
I mean, his neuroticness just made sense in that role, I guess. His other best role is Zombieland. A lot of people really love him in Zombieland.
Yes, that's probably one of my favorite of his characters. Besides,
well,
Social Network. I mean, he did a good job, but it was.
I just meant
I wasn't a huge fan of that movie.
To me, he plays the same person in every movie, and that was a nice mixture of where that same personality that he always plays actually mixed well with this character, with Zuckerberg's he's a weird dude.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I like Aaron Sorkin movies, but they're so wordy, right? And for a theater watch, which is how I saw Social Network, it was a long theater watch. Nowadays, I don't know that I could do that in theater. I would probably stick around for a HBO stream or whatever the fuck it's gonna play on. And Aaron Sorkin's tied to this one also, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll be great. It was good. Like I do enjoy Aaron Sorkin shit. It's just it was not like a riveting movie or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just for me, like the Social Network, it was like, oh, that was interesting to understand some of the dynamics of what happened, even though it was extra dramatized for the start of Facebook. What the fuck part 2 is going to be about? Like the fall, the demolish of social media, like the evilness of it. I don't know that I want to even see that. That shit's just going to piss me off. If anything, I'm pretty sure whatever this movie is about, it's going to piss me off.
It says the Social Reckoning leans more thriller than drama like its predecessor, based on the events that gave rise to the Wall Street Journal's shocking 2021 expose, The Facebook Files. This film tells the true story of how Francis Haugen, a young Facebook engineer, enlisted the help of Jeff Horowitz, a Wall Street Journal reporter, to go on a dangerous journey that ended up blowing the whistle on the social network's most guarded secrets. So,
okay,
yeah, it looks all right. We'll see once we see the trailer and see if we're interested on that. Last thing to come out from Sony, the biggest thing is Jumanji 3. They came out. They, all the stars came out to talk about it, and then they dramatically released the title, which is Jumanji Open World. I believe they did see a trailer for that. The reviews are positive. I mean, it's coming out after Doomsday and Dune, so I believe it's Christmas weekend. I don't know if a lot of people are going to make it to the theater on Christmas to go watch another Jumanji, but apparently the big thing about that is that the Jumanji, it comes into our world, which is huge nowadays, right? That's the only way to go about it. It's like
I guess
Tron did it, like
yeah, you're right. That's exactly what Tron did.
Right. Where now it's coming to us. So whatever. We'll see. I mean, those movies, they're not bad.
Popcorn flicks, man.
They're not, I'm not running to the theater to watch them.
Nah.
I'll maybe watch them
if I was back on my traveling all the time.
Yeah.
And I just had free time, I would go to the theater and watch some bullshit like Jumanji 17, but no, that's definitely a streaming flick for me. It might not even be streaming, it might be a random Plex watch.
No, that's definitely a random Plex watch for me. Let's see. On Tuesday they did Neon and G Kids, Toho, their whole panel. Biggest one there is Godzilla Is it minus zero?
minus zero. Yeah.
So they.
I'm trying to remember how minus. So I'm assuming if it's minus zero, it's a prequel, or is it a sequel? I don't know.
I'm assuming it's a prequel. But I'm not
So
sure.
it's like
I've never
negative
even saw
numbers
it.
type thing.
I heard it was very good, but I haven't seen it.
You never saw Godzilla -1?
No,
Oh my god,
I hear it's great.
it's great. It is great.
Yeah, that's what I
It's-
heard, but I
Pretty
haven't seen.
awesome. It's like unlike any of the Godzilla movies that we see,
Sure.
it is that sounds stupid. I don't know why I said it in that way, that we see.
Any of the American Godzilla.
Any of the Americanized modern tellings
Mhm.
of Godzilla, it is like a 2020s budget of the 1970s version of Godzilla.
Mm.
That's maybe the best way I could think of it, right? Like it's even like it's still set in like post World War II, post World War II, and it's really great.
Well, I think at the time when
that era.
when -1 came out, I think the other Godzilla came out, and it was
Yeah, I think it was very around the same time, like
it was a very
Godzilla King Kong, one of
thing.
the Godzilla King Kongs. I think the second Godzilla King Kong.
Maybe it was Godzilla versus King Kong. Who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, so because I don't know, it was just too many Godzilla things.
Agree, but it's a totally different type of
No, I know.
Godzilla. Like Godzilla King Kong is more just like these like monster flicks of like major action and how much CGI can we throw at it. Godzilla -0 is much less. I mean Godzilla -1 rather, much less CGI and effects.
Mhm.
There is, I mean, you obviously see Godzilla and it looks great. Godzilla looks like the original Godzilla style, like a dude in a suit, but
Sure.
it doesn't look like a dude in a suit. It looks like the real version of it. But that's the design of a Godzilla. And it's more about like the human story and him and his family and the guy that was, I don't want to give too much away since you haven't seen it, but it's just
Sure.
a guy that was basically a chump when he had an opportunity, and now he has another opportunity later, and he's trying to rise to the challenge. And it's a good story in that way. I would absolutely check it out if you have
Yeah,
a free hour and a half.
that one is probably on my list, along with I still have to watch Dune 2. I'm gonna be watching that soon.
Yes,
I almost watched it the other day, but I didn't get a chance.
I would.
Didn't have enough to watch a 3-hour Dune movie.
Yeah, I would probably put Godzilla -1 ahead of Dune 2,
Mhm.
but I would still make sure you watch Dune 2 before December.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I need to watch that. Let me see. Tuesday was Warner Brothers. First one. I don't really care too much, I guess. Sean Baker's follow-up to Anora is a movie called Ti Amo. I guess they showed that. The dark comedy Digger.
Nora, that was an Oscar flick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was wasn't that about like a hooker or some shit like that?
I don't know.
It was definitely an Oscar flick. I feel like it was about a hooker.
For some reason, I keep
Hooker
thinking about
sounds
the
like
one where they were singing.
like we're in the 80s. Sex trafficker.
The jeez. The one of the bigger ones was the dark comedy Digger, starring Tom Cruise, directed by Alejandro
Iñárritu.
Iñárritu, yes, which he also directed The Revenant and Birdman. Apparently, like this is a role like that Tom Cruise has not done yet. They're kind of comparing it to his role in Tropic Thunder, where he's just.
Is this the one that Tom Cruise is like? He looks like a real old person or something like that.
I believe so.
Okay. I saw something. I saw text where someone was describing like, Tom Cruise stuns the crowd in this trailer that came out at CinemaCon, and then I was like, oh, cool. Let me read this article that's gonna obviously have a photo of Tom Cruise that stunned everyone looking like an old, and then there was no photo. And I was like, okay, why am I reading this? And I just stopped reading it.
Yeah, there was a teaser trailer that came out a while back, and we got a small taste of it, but I guess we got a full trailer for it during the presentation. And you know, he's balding, he has a big belly, and he's almost unrecognizable, and I guess his acting is very erratic, and
Okay.
apparently, yeah, a lot of people were amazed by it. They really like
I
that.
see the Tropic Thunder
Yeah, that's the comparison. Yeah,
comparison. Yeah, makes sense.
well, that, and you know, he one, you were shocked to see Tom Cruise look that way in Tropic Thunder. So,
It was definitely way more out of character at that time.
right.
And also, I'm not sure that I don't remember, because I do recall we saw Tropic Thunder on one of the special screeners.
Mhm.
And so I don't remember if I saw more than a teaser before seeing Tropic Thunder, like if we had like trailers and trailers and trailers the way that we do now. So I don't know that I even knew Tom Cruise was in the movie.
We didn't.
Yeah, so it was totally a surprise when I seen him, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, what the fuck, Tom Cruise?" I mean,
Yeah, I remember
and
going to see
he
that
looks like
movie.
this.
I remember going to see that movie and thinking, I don't know what to expect. It looked kind of funny from what I remembered.
Yeah,
They kind of showed a lot of like the action stuff. And then they said, okay, well, this is a spoof. So it was like, all right, this looks kind of funny. Like it could be kind of funny. And then obviously it was fucking great.
yeah. I
So
remember
hopefully
I took
that
my
this is what
brother
this
to see that
this-
movie.
this looks like
All
a
people.
mixture. Yeah. This looks like a mixture of that and Sisu
Oh
almost.
shit!
You know what I mean?
And I have seen Sisu. I saw the first one
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah.
Actually, with your brother when we were painting at the lake house a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. That old dude was fucking people up.
That was wild. That was
Mhm.
that was definitely a nuts movie. I think we saw both of them. I think I saw Sisu 1 and Sisu 2.
I haven't seen the second one. I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
It's definitely worth a watch.
for sure.
Also, they announced The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, which that obviously with Andy Serkis coming back, and what's it called? What
A
happened?
sequel?
I believe it's a prequel, maybe, because
Or like a middle? It's like a prequel to, but not like prequel as far back as The Hobbit.
I don't know where it falls in there.
Interesting. I didn't even know about this. Okay.
Yeah. I know that they announced it. It's set to release in December of 2027. And from my understanding, what's his name is coming back as Frodo, as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Like he's
Elijah
making an
Wood.
appearance. Yeah, Elijah Wood. So yeah.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that. Anything with Andy Serkis, honestly, I'm down for.
He's still pretty boss.
Yeah, no, he's still killing it. I was just watching him on Colbert. Colbert had him because I guess I mean it's been on the notes here for a little while and we haven't touched it, but because Colbert and his son are going to be writing a new Lord of the Rings film,
Yes.
or
A prequel. A
not
prequel
even a
trilogy or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
some trilogy, because they're
I don't know, actually, yeah, I don't know if it's a prequel trilogy, but it is a trilogy.
yeah, but because they're huge fans of the Lord of the Rings. So anyway, Colbert had Andy Serkis on the show, and he had him reading Trump tweets in
In
Gollum's
Gollum voice.
Yes,
That's funny.
it was great.
Oh, I gotta see that. Yeah, I saw something about Colbert, like for the people that were questioning it, like I saw something and I was just like, yeah, just like y'all obviously don't know. This dude is like not just an Uber fan,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's like hosted events and he's been super like a huge part of all these like big Tolkien events and stuff like that. And yeah, like he's not just a fan and some random dude that got picked. Like he's
No,
one
no,
of
no.
the premier people in the world that know everything there is to know about the Tolkien legends. So they couldn't have picked a better person, I think.
Yeah, I mean, if it ever comes to light, I'd be down to watch those. I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I did like The Hobbit a little bit more than Lord of the Rings. Maybe I'll have to revisit the Lord of the Rings, only because I remember being so angry after the first one when they're like, oh, they get to the top of the thing and they're like, there it is, and then they start walking forward again, and then it pans out.
Yeah.
I was like, man, fuck this movie after 3 hours. That it took me a long time to watch the
Yeah.
second one.
I feel you.
But The Hobbit I felt was had more action and stuff. So this was
And you were used to it at that point. Like that was one of the first movies that did that.
sure.
One of the first movies that was that long and was based on these long fucking
Journeys.
epics. Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, obviously you haven't lost those feelings because that's how you felt after Dune.
Yeah. Well, Dune was just a very slow burn, the first movie. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I ever get back to that. I don't think I'll ever rewatch the first one, but I'm down to watch the second one.
I wouldn't.
We got a trailer for Evil Dead Burn. I didn't get a chance to see this trailer, but I did see before we started recording. It had popped up. The trailer hit the internet for this one. I am a horror fan, so I'm gonna be looking at that one. I can never make it to the theater for those because it's only a me thing.
Yeah.
Watch all horror movies by myself at home. So that's awesome. And then says for the comic books, Clayface, we talked about it earlier. Yeah, I keep hearing that trailer really killed it. People were very excited. They didn't know what to expect at first, and now they're extremely excited about this. I've been excited this whole time because a DC Universe horror movie just sounds awesome to me. But it's great that people saw a trailer and are still feeling that same way.
Yeah, I've been intrigued with this movie for a while because one, I'm interested in the character of Clayface, having only recently learned about him. But even more so, the story behind how they the script was written so fast and then it got greenlit so fast because it was so good and like the production immediately started. Like that's just got me like, whoa, like what the freak is this about? Like this got
Sure.
me hyped. And then I saw and so I've been very interested, just like I can't wait to see what we get to see. Didn't know that we were gonna all be like able to see, or well, not us, but that trailer footage would already be available for CinemaCon. I saw EA Voss's post about it, and what he described sounds pretty fucking awesome. Like I'm very, it's like a great blend of horror, action, comic book shit where it's like, I think I can dig. And
Yeah.
it's part of the DCU, which is most important. Like it's not a Elseworlds,
Correct.
right? Like I think it's
N-
a DCU flick.
Yeah, it started off as an Elseworlds, and then at some point, James Gunn was just like, "Nope, this is going to be part of the DCU now." So
Yeah, that gets
because
me
he
even
really
more
loved
hyped.
that script, so he was like, "Nope, now this is part of the DCU." So it is canon to the DCU.
Yeah.
So they got new footage from Supergirl, which is not shocking. Let's see, Practical Magic. They're coming out with a
Release date on
sequel.
Supergirl again.
Supergirl comes out June 26th.
Okay.
So we're getting
Very
we're
soon.
getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Practical Magic, both Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock are coming back for a sequel. J.J. Abrams unveiled his next original sci-fi fantasy film called The Great Beyond, and they got a first look on that. I guess it stars Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell, and that's set to release in November.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also has Samuel L. Jackson in it. Let's see. I'm gonna look for it
That
later.
changes things.
A little bit.
It really does.
Nah,
Not
Samuel,
in a bad way, just like changes the vibes.
we'll see. We'll see how big of a role it is. And they also got a 7-minute presentation, or a 7-minute preview of Dune Part 3, which I heard about that, and people are saying, yo, I don't know, it showed itself, like now I know why it's not budging for Doomsday.
Ooh.
Because they know that they got something really good, and the 7 minutes really were impressive. Impressive 7 minutes.
Oof.
So, yeah.
I mean, they did so much that Disney had to create their own version of IMAX.
Oh, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get to that. Because anyway, yeah, we're gonna get to that because we're gonna have to talk about what the hell that actually means. Let's see, and then they just announced a few projects, including the Weapon spinoff called Gladys. That received the release date of September 8th, 2028. So that's probably the only spinoff that anybody would want, is to know more about Gladys.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I
Yeah,
did not give you the proper attributes for weapons up front, and eventually watched it, and I thought it was really good.
yeah.
And
I thought it was good.
Gladys is the only thing that anyone would want to care or watch about later. So,
Like
yeah.
I told you, I watched those quote unquote horror movies by myself, and that was one I made it to the theater for. And my girl was like, nope, because she saw the same trailer that we all saw, and the kids running into the darkness and they disappeared, and the trailer was all creepy and blah blah blah. And when I saw it, I was like, yo, the trailer was literally the first 20 minutes of the movie, and then the rest of it was just like, it just kept getting sillier and sillier.
Yeah, I do. It's the same team behind this one.
Yep. Yep.
Same directors. I do wonder if they're going to lean in the same way this time. I hope so. Keep it,
Maybe.
you know, light horror.
Let me see.
Maybe light horror is the wrong word. Horror light? Horror light.
Not horror light. Horror light. Let's see. So that was directed and written by Zach Kreger. Oh, I forget. Yeah, he's the guy. He's from The White Kids You Know. The Whitest Kids You Know.
Yes, that's right.
Which is why it was funny. And then, yeah, it says Gladys is going to be written. I think he's also writing it, and it has an additional writer, but no director has been attached yet. So,
Okay.
but there's plenty of time. Let's see. What else did we have? Wednesday, they unveiled Universal and Focus features, which let's see, one night only. Now we're just gonna more of the Minions. They got a first look at Minions and Monsters. The trailer for Focker-in-Law was released, which we saw that.
Yep.
I don't know how to feel about that, but especially because it brings in Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I was like, she's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily my first choice.
Sure.
For comedy,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. Hopefully she surprises.
Yeah, and I don't think she's playing a comedic character really. She's kind of playing the heel almost. And so I enjoyed the trailer.
Yeah. I mean, it looks all right.
I would say the first half of the trailer I wasn't feeling, or maybe not first half, first quarter of the trailer I wasn't feeling. I was like, I don't know where this is going. And as it kept progressing, I was like, okay,
all right,
I can enjoy this. I can enjoy this.
Let's see, what else did they have? Robert Eggers' Werewolf flick set in 13th century England, reteaming him with Aaron Taylor Johnson and Lily Rose Depp, William Dafoe, and Ralph Ineson. So it's another gothic horror movie. I have a love-hate relationship with those. Some of them are good. Some of them are just like, we'll see. We'll have to look at the trailer for that. Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day. They got more footage for that. But it does star Coleman Domingo, so we know what that means. It's going to be trash.
What do you mean it's going to be amazing? Coleman is the best.
Oh man. Anyway, well, we don't have to hate on Coleman Domingo this episode.
Not this one.
Not this one. Says that I guess it's Spielberg's first ever CinemaCon appearance. And then Wednesday it went into Amazon MGM. I don't like the sound of that. Amazon MGM.
I do not. And I forget what I was watching the other day, but I saw something that was an Amazon MGM product. I want to say maybe it was just Fallout, but it might have been a movie. But it was something that it was on Prime, and it came on. It had that as the intro, and wifey was like, "Amazon MGM, what the hell? What world are we living in now?" And I was like, "Yeah, doesn't exactly roll off the tongue."
No, it doesn't. I really don't like that. But whatever. It's the world we live in now, and there are stranger things going on that we could get onto. But let's see. We got the first look for Michael B. Jordan's the Thomas Crown Affair, which he is. It's I believe it's his. Is it his debut? His directing debut?
I think so.
And let's see. And they revealed that John Batiste will score the film. I guess they showed some stuff there.
Didn't have anything to show for it though, right? Still pre-production.
No, this says they gave the first look.
Oh, they did have a first look.
Yeah, they had a first look, and honestly, from what I hear that this movie is possibly going to give Michael B. Jordan some flowers for being at least like putting his name up there with gaining respect as a director, because of how good it looks.
Gaining respect as a director in his first directorial debut.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that it's his directorial debut, but
major picture directorial debut.
Yes, but apparently it looks really good. And which doesn't surprise me because he soaks up a lot and he's real close with Coogler, you know? So it doesn't surprise me that he's been gaining some
skills
and
and
knowledge. Yeah, some skills and knowledge from directing. So he previously directed Creed 3. So it's not his directing debut. I forgot he directed Creed 3, which was good. And he is currently working on Creed 4 and the Thomas Crown Affair. So we got to see that. I saw that, or people said that it was good. Of course, the Spaceball sequel, they all came out and released its new title called Spaceballs, the New One. That's set to release in April 23rd, 2027. Did they show?
They showed absolutely nothing. I was so pissed with this teaser.
Yeah.
Also because like Mel Brooks, it was just like a teaser of Mel Brooks. It was just Mel Brooks the whole time. And like it was literally it was trying to be funny.
Sure.
And like I'm like, I hope these aren't the jokes in the movie, because you pissed me off with this. It was like a minute and 27 a minute 27-second teaser just to tell us the name of the movie. Like there was no footage in it at all. It was just him talking in a chair.
But was it? No, but I understand that that's what we got. But is that what they got there?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they got something more, but
I think they got more. But I don't know. I'm not seeing anything to confirm that. They also came out with How to Rob a Bank. They showed a little bit of that, cool. Which is an action starring. Let's see. After the first, they got a first look with the director and star Pete Davidson. So he's directing. That's his thing. With Nicholas Hoult, John C. Reilly, Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah, this one looks good.
I can't wait to see that. I'll check that out for sure. Verity, starring Anne Hathaway and Dakota Johnson. Let's see. Highlander. They got a look at the latest incarnation of Highlander, starring Henry Cavill, and then a lot of big uproar for I Play Rocky by Peter Farrelly, starring Anthony Ippolito as a young Sylvester Stallone. Apparently,
I saw some screens. I don't know if it was. I don't know if there was a publicly released video, or if it was just those screenshots that I saw. But I saw something about this.
I think they showed something and people were very impressed because not a lot of folks were looking forward to this because they didn't know what to expect. But I guess it looks really, really, really good. And they must have shown something because they were, from what I saw, they were commenting on his accent as speaking like Sylvester Stallone and how good that was.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any?
Yeah, what I saw, so it seemed very positive, and the one image that I saw did look. It looked like Sylvester Stallone. It's weird. It's about Sylvester Stallone writing the movie or making the movie.
Yeah, making the
Yeah.
first Rocky movie.
Cool.
Which I'm down for that.
Like a biopic, then I guess, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a biopic, but not.
We got the
Like a
trailer
docu-pic?
for
Oh, that's weird.
a what?
It's like a docu-pic. I don't know. It's not a biopic because it's only about a specific segment in someone's time.
Yeah, I guess a docu. Yeah,
A docu-pic because it's like a fake documentary.
sure. Let's see. We'll move through this. Street Fighter, that trailer. I don't know about you. That got me hyped. It looked the right amount of cheesy, the right amount of like in-game shit that you were like, oh, I remember that from the game. Like stupidity, but also really dope looking fights. Can't wait to see that now. I'm hyped for it.
Yeah,
That was gonna happen.
It made more sense of how, like, they showed some of that stuff previously in the teaser.
Sure.
And I was like, holy shit, they're giving us everything we want. But how does that make a story? Like, I was like, what's the story here? Like, it's just gonna be a bunch of like video game shit.
That's the beauty in those type of games or those type of movies is you can make the story literally whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I guess. And they did. But they showed what the storyline would be, and it makes sense. It flows right. The one thing, like the one of the scenes that caught me the most, that I was like, how are they gonna fit this in? Was when the part of the game where he's just like destroying the car.
Sure.
And I was like, how does that make sense in a movie? Like, what are they doing?
Like a game show.
And they only showed it so small part in the teaser that you got to see it, and it's a part of the movie, and you're like, yes. But then I'm thinking, how is that part of the movie?
It looks like, honestly, it looks like it's like a broadcast. It's a game show kind of thing.
Yeah, it looks like a thing where Ken does this to like raise funds or as like a live stream. It's like a live stream thing.
Well, it looks like the whole street fighting tournament is like a game show, a live game show event. That's what it looks like.
Yes, but that part, the car breaking up thing is not a part of the Street Fighter tournament. It's like it's in the before. As the story is building, you're seeing what Ken is currently doing, and he's live streaming himself online, destroying cars and fighting people, and this is how we find Ken. This is what he's doing while Ryu is, being the sufferable, lonesome Japanese man that just can't get past his own angst.
Not many of those.
Never. We have never seen that before.
I don't know. I'm mad excited for that, so I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks super fun. It's enjoyable popcorn flick for sure.
They also announced Call of Duty film is a live action film is in the making and will hit theaters in June of 2028. Obviously nothing there because it's just their announcement. Top Gun 3 is in the works.
Call of Duty, I did not know. Okay.
Yeah, Call of Duty, we're getting a Call of Duty, but there's really nothing. Yeah,
I mean, that could be anything. They could make that about literally anything.
I mean, this is dope. The sizzle reel hinted at the Peter Berg directed movie with a script he wrote with Taylor Sheridan. So, we talked about that before, that Taylor Sheridan was was attached to this, possibly,
That's right.
and produced by Rob Kitsch. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm down for that. Can't wait for that. Top Gun 3 is in the works, with obviously Tom Cruise. He's expected to reprise his role, and
Really?
it's by Jerry Bruckheimer. Yeah, I mean the last one made a shit ton of money. You had to see this coming.
Is it a thing where it's just like, if it makes money, keep doing it until it stops making money?
Pretty much.
So
Now that's what it is.
they're going back to the Rocky like vibes,
I guess so.
because that's what they did with Rocky until
Yeah.
we ended up with Rocky 7.
Rocky Balboa, right? That was the last one.
Well, I should go
And
back.
then they milked it, and
I mean, before the modern Rockies, we had up to Rocky 4.
five.
right? They got up to Rocky 5 in the 90s.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's when people were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. But-
yes.
I mean, Rocky, they were all bangers though. Up to 5.
No. Rocky 4 was a banger.
Which one was Rocky 4?
I don't know, but it wasn't a banger. Right? There's no way Rocky 4 was a banger. Please don't tell me Rocky 4 was Ivan Drago. Because I feel like that's Rocky 3, no?
Retired from fighting, you guess young protege who's hungry for success. Was that one?
I think Rocky 4 was.
No.
Yeah.
Rocky 5. Yeah, Rocky 5 was the young protege. Yeah, I want to say Rocky
4 was fucking Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, it was a banger.
Damn. So Rocky 3 was shit then, right?
Which one was Rocky
No,
3?
it was fucking the success of Rocky 3. I think Rocky 3 was Mr. T. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Rocky 3 was kind of meh. I guess, you're talking in the 1980s, 1983.
That was 82.
So, yeah, in the 82, 83, I'm sure it was great. And
Yeah, Rocky 5 was 1990.
That's when they jumped the gun and they was like, all right, we finally, too many. 5 is too many.
I thought it was dope. It was when he had when he actually had his son.
From Dr. Schultz.
Oh,
Our
come
most
on.
advanced
He had what?
It played a fucking trailer. Bullshit. When his son was old enough and he had like a protege, and his son was getting all upset because he was paying more attention to his protege.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a terrible movie. Yeah, Tommy Morrison played his son, right?
Yep.
Yeah, not terrible. It wasn't. Of all the Rockies, it was probably the worst.
Okay. Nah, I'll take your word for it. I don't really remember.
But I understand being a 1990 release and you being a nice young 5 years old or whatever the fuck. It's a great movie.
Yeah, 5-year-old. I was 5 in 1990.
I don't know what the fuck you were.
Yeah, I was born in 83, buddy. Okay. I wasn't quite 10
You
yet.
were a whole 8 years old. Excuse me.
Let's see. All right, we could skip a little bit. Johnny Depp as Ebenezer.
Oh yeah, I heard about that too. He came out and they showed footage of him as Ebenezer, right?
I believe so. I'm not looking forward to that. 1, we don't need another fucking Christmas Carol. 2, we don't need Johnny Depp as fucking Ebenezer. That's
my first reaction when I saw it. I was like, "What, Johnny Depp?"
He's just going right back into dressing up like a fucking weirdo in a movie and playing.
But that's I wanted to see what they showed, because it's not his homie, Tim.
No, it's directed by Ty West.
Right. And so I feel like it might just be it's not gonna be too over the top, but it could be I think it could be good. I think it could be good. Not that we need another Ebenezer Scrooge film, but I think it could be good. I think it could be good.
Let's see. Where the fuck is this? Let's see if we need this right here.
We don't.
It's just him in makeup.
Oh, they did release a photo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm good. I think I'm good.
I mean, I would
have
say
no
that
interest.
makes me feel much more like this is like that makes me feel much more dramatic about it than the typical over the top Johnny Depp acting character. Like that makes me feel like he's not going to be like one of these Tim Burton type crazy like that. He looks like a sullen.
He doesn't look as crazy as he does in a Tim Burton movie, but I can hear him. I can hear the character.
I mean, I hear his fucking fake British accent, sure, but
ball humbug. We don't need. All right.
I like Christmas movies. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, fuck all that. All right, finally we get to the end of this thing. Disney was the last one to wrap up
they didn't talk about anything.
CinemaCon. They didn't talk about a damn thing. They got new footage for Devil Wears Prada because everyone cares about that, right? The sequel to that.
I do know a few people that are very excited for that coming out next week. I think it's next week or 2 weeks from now.
Something like that.
I'm not a huge Devil Wears
popcorn
Prada
bucket
fan,
stuff. So
I'm not even a big. I'm not a fan at all. Actually,
yeah. I can't remember exactly. I mean, I can remember what it's about, but
yeah,
whatever.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but it's not like a thing that
I could care less. I'm not watching it. My girl.
I love Stanley Tucci though, so I'm glad.
Yeah, my girl may make me watch it, but that's
probably
I'm good on it.
Probably.
The Mandalorian and Grogu got its final trailer. That looked awesome. Super excited for that, and I can't wait to watch that. That's dropping soon, May 28th.
I just saw something the other day. I think it was yesterday that apparently Jon Favreau uses Vision Pro to watch dailies of Mandalorian. To watch the dailies of Mandalorian and Grogu, so that he knows what it will look like in an IMAX theater before it's dropping, or before they like put it all together. If for anyone that's done a Vision Pro demo, if you've done the Encounter Dinosaurs app, that's usually a part of Vision Pro demos. Apparently, Jon Favreau was a part of that, and his team fell in love with Vision Pro when they did all of that, and have incorporated it with a lot of their films. The Mandalorian Grogu is
Listen,
one of those.
we're not selling Vision Pros here, okay?
I know.
It just looks great. I can't wait to see that. Let's see. Tim Allen and Tom Hanks stopped by to give some new footage of Toy Story 5. Dwayne The Rock Johnson came out to talk about the live action Momoa and show a little bit more about that. Who gives a fuck about that? Not
Momoa?
Did I say Jason Momoa? I meant Dwayne Johnson.
No, you said that he came to talk about the live action Momoa.
Nice. Moana.
Live action Momoa.
Tomato.
Moana.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. If you saw the animated movie, it doesn't look like much of a difference, except you get to see The Rock in a fucking wig,
In a weird wig.
in a terrible wig,
So
which
disappointing.
almost makes it worth watching. But I'll leave that up to you. Ridley Scott came out to tease his upcoming post-apocalyptic thriller, The Dog Stars.
Was something released for this, like a trailer or a teaser or something? Because I have heard about this.
It doesn't say.
Dog Stars stuff.
It says that he was just teasing the upcoming film, but it stars. It's based on Peter Heller's novel, starring Jacob Elordi. I can't speak now. Jacob Elordi, Josh Brolin, Margaret Qualley, and Guy Pearce.
I'm hearing very positive things about this.
I mean, yeah, sounds good. Next Disney animated film called Hexed. They announced that, and then and we're getting a new Ice Age called Boiling Point. Talking about milking the teats on that.
Could care less about that. But
Facts. And then they closed it out with Avengers Doomsday.
wait a minute. Last Starfighter?
Nope, nothing on that.
Really?
Nothing on Last Starfighter.
That's. I thought I saw something.
No, I mean maybe they mentioned it, but they didn't come out with any kind of. They didn't come out with anything. That's not set to release until. Is it next year or 2028?
No, it's next May. 27.
I think what they're probably saving that for Comic-Con or something like that.
Or D20.
Or D23, yeah.
Or 23, whatever it's called.
D23. Good call on that. They're probably saving it for that. Doomsday, they finally came out and showed the trailer, but only to that crowd, and everyone is going nuts. I'm so pissed that they still have not released that to us.
I don't know what you're talking about. There was a trailer released for Doomsday?
Not for us. But everyone and their mother has broken down that freaking trailer and given us a play-by-play of what went down in that trailer. And I cannot wait. I thought they were going to release it the next day. They did not. It's now been almost a week and nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. So how long until we get this trailer? Who knows? And they can
I
forever.
had a feeling this would happen. I feel like they did this last time.
Maybe.
I don't think it was for Avengers, but whatever it was for, there was something that we were just expecting. Maybe it was for maybe it was the Avengers releases when, remember, they released in theater for before Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't pop on YouTube until a week later.
Yeah.
So maybe we have it a week.
Maybe.
Wait at least a week. But I don't know. Sometimes those convention ones take even longer. Like, could be 3 weeks before we get that.
We're everyone's just waiting for this freaking trailer. From my understanding, everyone is extremely hyped about it. As we knew that they would be. I can't wait to see that. Hopefully we get to see that soon. Along with that announcement, and now we could talk about it. Disney announced that they now have what they call Infinity Vision, right? To combat the fact that they lost out on IMAX screens to Dune. We got the confirmation also that they are not moving the date. Like at the end of the trailer, it specifically said December 18th, same time as Dune. Dune's not backing down. Doomsday is not backing down. So we're still going to get Doomsday after all. both movies dropping at the same time. And with Disney's Infinity Vision, right? Like they made it seem like it's this whole thing. It's, you know, they're going to be making people convert. No, they gave it a fancy name. It's all marketing bullshit. They're going to be like, hey, they're going to take a look at who has like very specific specs on at their theater to say, hey, these are the ones that we recommend you watch this on because they have the absolute best sound and theater sound and quality. So we recommend that you watch it on these screens. It's not anything that they just gave it a name.
Yeah.
And that's just some bullshit. Yeah, that's just a marketing tactic to get you to, forget that they actually did not get IMAX.
I mean, I do wonder, are they going to have, like, let's say you go to a Regal or a Cinemark, is it going to be like
What's
three
the
of
one you
the options are Infinity Vision, but two of the options are not?
I don't even think that these people are going to label their shit as Infinity Vision. It's just if you look on the Disney site or whatever they release in order to do this, they will tell you, hey, these are the closest locations for you to go watch.
I feel like it has to be more than that, because if they're relying on people to look to Disney to tell them where to find Infinity Vision, I don't think that'll go far, because anyone that is wise enough to make that effort is wise enough to know that it's just a certification standard, versus like advertising like this viewing is in watch this in Infinity Vision.
This is what it says. It says it's a new certification for premium large format theaters designed to signify to audiences the biggest, brightest, and most immersive cinematic experiences. So it's a certification for,
right.
So it's not necessarily saying that anything is changing in these theaters. They're just going to be like, this one is certified in Infinity Vision.
So what I'm saying is, like, is it going to say Cinemark is Infinity Vision certified,
possibly,
but not Regal, Henry? Like, so when you go on Fandango and you say, I'm gonna go watch Doomsday, and you say, and it says, which theater do you want to watch it in?
It may say
it will say like all the Cinemark viewings are Infinity Vision certified, or will it only be like this viewing is Infinity Vision certified? These are, you know what I mean? You know how like they do like IMAX 3D regular? I wonder if they'll do like an IMAX Infinity Vision 3D regular at certain places, or it'll be like the whole theater has the stamp of approval.
I don't think it'll be that,
and other theaters in your town might not. I don't know how they'll play this out, but regardless, I think, like you said, it's obviously just marketing bullshit, and it's a way to. I also wonder, are they going to charge more for Infinity Vision viewing? Because that's the whole point of the IMAX thing, is to be able to charge more for the IMAX views, and since they're losing out on those, extra $5-6 per ticket.
I guess. I don't know. I don't believe so. I think they're just trying to get more people. If people are divided on which one they would want to see, they're just giving them
it's got to be an upgrade though. Like they got to pay more for Infinity Vision versus not.
Nah, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it, because it's the same fucking theater. If they did any kind of alterations for this, better camera, anything, maybe. But who knows? Yeah, I mean, with the way the world is today, who the fuck knows? I wouldn't put it past them to say, "Yep, since we certified this now, it's an extra $2 to $3." So
I don't know. I think you're right. Regardless, I'll be watching in Dolby Cinema because nothing is better than that.
Right.
And I wish you had access. I'm sorry. There's still no Dolby. Even in the fucking AMC in Rochester, they don't have Dolby. So
Nope.
stupid.
AMC in Rochester, the only one we have is
That
it's still
Webster.
Buns. It's still that same layout.
Yeah.
Haven't changed anything. Like it's not even worth going to that far for me
No.
to go sit there and not even have stadium seating. They have recliners, but not
yeah.
stadium.
No.
all that.
Not worth it at all. But have you done Dolby even while traveling?
No.
I wonder if they have Dolby in Buffalo or
I don't know.
Syracuse. I don't know. Not that I would encourage you to drive all the way to Buffalo to watch a movie,
don't worry,
but
I
if
won't.
you happen to be there, I wonder if it would be.
Don't
worth
worry,
the time.
I will not do all that. Do we have time for this? Because we kind of went long on recapping comic or CinemaCon.
I knew it would.
Anyway,
it would be the majority of our conversation.
For sure. So let's see. Okay, so I can squeeze this in a little bit before we end the show. So obviously, Beef season 2 of Beef released on Netflix, and so Jake Schreier, who is the director, I guess he's a showrunner for Beef, and he is also the director of Thunderbolts, and the director for the future X-Men film that is possibly set to release after the Doomsday Saga and Secret War. It's supposed to be the next thing to come out. And he released a little bit of information on pretty much what their thought process is with going into the new X-Men films. Or he just gave us some more information. It's going to be written by Lee Sung-jin and Joanna Kahlo. Kahlo is the co-creator of The Bear, and Lee Sung-jin, I believe he's the co-creator of Beef. Both of them have been writing on this on this season of Beef. So they're going to be co-writing on the X-Men film. And then they talked about, or both of them, I guess, were selected because they both, if you watch both shows, like Beef and The Bear, they really know how to highlight like interpersonal dynamics within the characters. And I think, especially because of the way that they, these people attacked Thunderbolts and Jake Schreier did, it makes perfect sense that these are two writers for X-Men, and so I guess with the X-Men characters and mixing in, which, by the way, the rumor is that they're going to be dealing with the original X-Men, the original group of X-Men.
Oh wow!
From the comics.
Wait. Oh, okay.
That was always the rumor that they were gonna like the first.
You said the original group of X-Men, and then you said from the comics. I thought you meant from the Fox X-Men.
No.
I'm like, I don't know that Ian McClennan's gonna make it, bro.
Oh yeah. No.
I'm surprised they got him up in rigs for this movie.
I'm just happy that he's alive to do what they're doing in Doomsday. But anyway, if you watch Beef and you watch The Bear, this is why I'm excited about it. There's a lot of drama and a lot of personality, like a lot of they really know how to make you care for these characters. So to see them attached to an X-Men film sounds awesome. And then one of the casting rumors currently making the rounds is that Odessa Azion from Marty Supreme is being looked at to play Rogue. And Peter Claffey, who played Sir Duncan and the Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, is being looked at to
Colossus.
play Beast.
Who?
Beast.
Oh. Okay.
Colossal makes sense.
Yeah. Either one.
I wouldn't mind Alan Richmond or Richson as a Colossal.
Yeah.
He's a bit too old.
Colossus.
Or Colossus, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bit too old, but I
Probably
like it.
too old for this crew.
Yeah.
If this is a new crew, which I'm expecting,
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah, not mad at it. All right, that's it. That's all I got for today.
That's honestly, fuck. Didn't think we were gonna have that much to talk about just from CinemaCon, but hey, here we are.
Those cut waters are making you feel good, huh?
Not good enough, but good enough to knock over half my drink.
Well, I just meant the way that you're pronouncing these words.
Oh, that's just me not trying to talk loud.
I feel that too. Only thing that I'm fucking with that we haven't brought up in the past is we started, or I'm 3 episodes in on Margot's Got Money Problems, and it's pretty good so far. It's funny. Yeah, I like the cast. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
All right.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer?
I came in on wifey watching episode 2, and I was pretty drugged up at the time, and so I laughed a couple of times and then fell asleep. But I did see Elle Fanning, not boobs, but wearing a celery bra.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, she's got big boobs. If they could be held by celery leaves, or
Sure.
not celery, cabbage, sorry.
Cabbage.
Leaves. Celery, that would be very small boobs.
Yeah, that is one thing. Yeah, Elle Fanning goes topless numerous times just in the first 3 episodes. So
I ain't mad at that.
nope, not mad at it at all. I like Nick Offerman's character. He plays serious. He's more serious, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess those
What
are
I saw of him, I was
those
like,
are the things he does now, right? It's either like crazy funny or it's just like really depressed.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which fits him. He's
Yeah,
like an
I dig
ex wrestler. That's her dad, and he's like, and then Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer, I can't tell if she's if that's what she really looks like nowadays, or if she's made up that way for the character. She looks great for her age, but also way overworked.
I believe it's for the character, because even Jillian made the she made the comment of Michelle Pfeiffer looks great. Like she doesn't look this good. I know how she meant it, but she was like, she doesn't even look this good in that other show she's watching, because she's watching another show with her. But I'm like, it's the character, because that's, it's like the over-the-top mom. She's very fashion forward, and she's kind of an asshole. Okay. You know what I mean? So it is the character. So yeah, but so far so good. Finished all the other ones. Pretty much all caught up on the shows we've mentioned in the past. But that was the latest one.
Yeah, me, only thing new I'm on that I could think of right now that comes to top of mind, Hacks. Started season 5.
Oh, that's right. I started season 1 of that. We're on season 2 now.
Oh, look at you.
Oh,
Look
my
at
girl
you.
really likes it.
Enjoying a show that I recommended.
My girl, she likes it.
I knew it would be a good Wii show. It's a good Wii show.
It is a good Wii
It's
show.
funny. It's like, it's not the most hilarious show of all time, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good and it's quick. It's
It's quick. They're 30-minute episodes. It's HBO. It's good quality content. Every now and then I get a little feels in the middle of my chest, like, oh, that felt good.
Right.
And most of the other times I'm laughing. It's a pretty funny show. So yeah, season 5. I'm feeling the vibe so far.
Okay. Well, we'll get there. At my girl's rate,
And this is the final season. It's
kind of
definitely done with
the
this.
fact that we're watching it together because she wants to just like burn through it.
There you go.
So
You'll get there soon enough.
soon enough.
I'm
right.
really pushing wifey to start Peaky Blinders, so hopefully it's not happening this week because she's traveling. So hopefully next week we start Peaky Blinders from episode 1.
Oof. That first season, I just remember being rough for me to swallow. Like for me,
It was a little slower, I think. But it's one of those. It's like a snowball effect, I think.
Sure.
It's like once you get going, it just builds and builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and you're just so fucking into it that like, I got my coworker to finally watch it, and dude is like, I can't believe I waited so long to watch this show. Like, this is my most favorite show of all time.
Yeah, once it picks up, once you get into it and it picks up, like it's like, oh shit, I gotta watch. The only season that I did not enjoy was because you've seen it, right? You're just trying to get your girl to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only season I didn't enjoy was that one season that was like very depressing where he was just in the house all the time.
Yeah.
Just, fighting through his demons and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is up with this season? I think that's when his, daughter dies and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only season where I was just like, all right, we need to get through this. But anyway, yeah, great show. The movie was good. Not too excited for the spinoffs, but we'll see. All right, that's it, homie. You got anything else to add to this stellar conversation?
Nothing else, man. I just hope this pain goes away.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for tuning into this week's episode. If you enjoy this, catch us every other Tuesday live, and we drop the recordings on Thursdays on your favorite podcast app. Again, thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, spread the word, man. Help us grow. But other than that, peace.
Peace.